What is going on, YouTube? I'm coming back at you guys with episode 12 of Railroads Online. Today I'm coming at you guys with a episode that I honestly didn't know what we should do for it, but I was sitting here thinking as we were coming down, I'm thinking we could throw in like a yard or something around the freight depot and sawmill, heading towards the oil field area, and put in a nice little yard there. So I hope you guys stay tuned. I do appreciate all the likes and the views on all the other videos. It does mean a lot to me. It helps out the channel more than you guys know it. And I do have a surprise for when we do hit 100 subscribers. But for now, we're going to keep that a secret because I don't want that to be the sole reason everybody subscribes. I actually want my stuff to bring you guys in. But when we hit 100 subscribers here, I will have a special something for you guys. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. I hope you guys hit the like button. I know I did ask for 20 likes on that last video, and I believe I'm going to ask 20 more on this one. The last video, by the time of recording here, did not do so hot. You guys might not like the time-lapse types of videos, but I just didn't know what you guys might want to see. So why don't we do making some yards and stuff and whatnot, build out our rolling stock. I think that would be a nice video for you guys. So I hope you guys stay tuned, and I will see you guys down at the point of construction. All right, I went ahead and stopped the train because we're hopper cars. They are kind of getting a little too big for what we have going on at that siding there. So what I'm thinking, what we can do, we can probably throw in just a little small little yard right here just for our hopper cars. And the way I like to do that is I will throw in a switch like this, and if it was going to be more than one track, I would just throw more switch lefts out like that, and it's pretty much straight, but on the switch there would be on the other side. But obviously we do not have enough room for that, so let's go ahead and just throw in a few switches here. I'm hoping that it'll be level enough. Get these in here. If we get the right track put in right. So yeah, let's do a switch left. And let's see if we can hook these up some way without them going in to the ground. All right, let's check that. It will probably be a pretty bowed out spot, but that will be not workable. Okay. That is not high enough up. So I take it that our siding will not do too well here. But if we were to have done this and just keep this here, if we want, just to keep the integrity of having a siding here, let's just go ahead and do this. I'll put in a straight piece, be hopefully more level than it was. And then on this second piece here, I will go ahead and grab it out, turn on circle mode. I'm going to bring it out to about here. I'll probably curve it here to the left, 300. Just keep it flat the whole way here. And then I'm going to straighten it out here. And I'm going to go ahead and bring it out to here. That way we have a siding for some more rail cars or some more hopper cars. Keep hitting the wrong button. So that way we have some more, area there for it. I'll go ahead and throw in a nice little bumper here. And let me know what you guys think. Should I start throwing down some more little sightings here? Just since we are getting bigger trains out. We're playing with bigger toys. And we might just need to, you know, figure that stuff out. So let me know down below what you guys think we should do next in the series. I know we can start making our way out to the oil stuff. But I'm right now, like on my lives, I've been working on trying to get the stuff built up at the coal mine, iron mine and stuff. But we have ran into a predicament where I can't, why can't I snap to that one? Yeah, we're just going to call that a day. We ran into a predicament where we need to actually where we need to go and, you know, just do the work. Go ahead and run the mines up, or take the train up to the iron mines and do all that fun stuff. But I like to do that stuff on the live so that it doesn't bore you guys on the videos here. But other than that, if you guys would like to see more running of the trains here, even though it might be some of the same stuff, let me know down below. That would be very interesting to see what you guys think about the series and where we should go from here. It's definitely not going to end until at least we get to the end. Probably after that, if you guys want to do some tips and tricks, maybe we can do that. But I would like to move on to another game, hopefully, if I get the funds for it. But other than that, let's get back on rolling, and I will see you guys down by the freight depot there. Probably just leave the train there at the sawmill. We're gonna need this for for our live stream, so we're just gonna be running stuff up to the iron mine and getting more iron produced. So if you guys want to see that, stay tuned. We'll go ahead and get a broadcast scheduled here soon. Probably here shortly after the video is posted for Saturday, I think. If not, we will see when will be the perfect time for it and the broadcast will be put out. So I will see you guys down to the future yard site. So I went ahead and threw a switch right here. I'm thinking right after this curve, if we're coming from the sawmill, we're going to be coming in from here. So we can go ahead and do a switch here. We're going to go ahead and straighten out and come this way, I do believe. So yeah, so I don't want to hit that hill. I want to be before that hill. So might have to curve to the right here. But we need to conjoin these two tracks so that we can come at it from both ways. So I'm going to come down this way here. Well, we should probably turn this track. We need to turn to the right here. So let's go ahead, pop into here, and let's get this track turned around basically. Gonna do a big old loop to the right. So I'll go ahead and give her an 80-meter curve. Maybe we should conjoin them first and then start looping them. We might need to loop. Let's just see how that looks. When we do this. So if we loop it like that and we throw in another switch, but we change the endpoints here. I think that should work. So let me go ahead and clear a little bit of trees out here so I don't hate myself later. Derail the train like that one episode, which is doing very well. I do appreciate it. Appreciate anybody hanging out. watching the video and dealing with my shenanigans. I know it can be a lot sometimes, so it is highly appreciated. And again, I can't stress it enough. All the support that this channel has been getting does mean a lot to me. So keep it up, and I do appreciate it. So let's go ahead and just keep that straight for now and see where we need to come out of. I'm hoping we don't have to do another double switch, but that very well could be the possibility here. Let's go ahead and just take out this one. Yeah. What happens if we come straight from this one, just to keep it from being a double switch right away? And we do a switch left. Flip it around here. Then we can connect the other link there to the main line. And once we get this done, we can go ahead and curve out the other one towards the loop, or I mean towards the Y intersection here, which I hope we should be fine with. Let's go ahead and just give it a shot at 80 meters to the left and see where it takes us. It'd be pretty neat if this was somewhat symmetrical. So yeah, it's going to be around 80 meters. I'm just going to go ahead and turn off circle mode and connect it up this way. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get my logging tool out, and I will drop some trees out here, beautify this curve up a bit, and see how we are looking. So in a way, this is a preparation to start heading towards the ironworks and oil fields and all that stuff. I am loving our double header train. I hope you guys are as well. It does have quite a bit of power to it, I do believe. I mean, we can pull those 6 hopper cars and 6 stake cars up to the iron mine, no problem. Haven't done too much of the... Okay, hang on. You need to... You just put the same one in. Alright. We're gonna just think that's gonna work. Okay? No questions asked. If the train derails, you guys can comment down below. That's why your train derailed. But for right now, that is a-okay. But we have ourselves a nice little Y intersection, which will be nice to have once we need to start coming out this way. And it's at 80 meters, so we should be able to take this like full speed. We got some ballerina trees. We'll be fine. Get out of our way. Twirl out of the way, please. That'll be just fine with us. Need you gone. All right, and I think I'll probably leave a couple of these trees in the middle because we don't have any like decoration trees or anything. It'd be nice, but the game is far from decoration. Needs to figure out its performance and everything else. Then maybe we can talk decorating. All right. So now that we have this intersection cleared up, we can figure out what we want to do from here. which probably will take a little bit of surveying. But give me 1 second and I will be right back with you guys. So I did a little bit of a time lapse. I do apologize, but I kind of laid out a little foundation for the start of our yard. And so that should be it. Let's see here. I just need to go ahead and connect this link to the link from here. Should be fairly simple if we could. If we even want to do this here, which I wouldn't be so inclined to not do. Just hoping that's not too sharp of a curve, but if the auto track is any good, fingers crossed, we shouldn't need to really have to adjust it. So as we drag it out here, you may notice it kind of curves that way, but once we connect to this link over here, it'll figure itself out and hopefully give us a nice curve here to get it on its way. Eesh. Okay, maybe I lied. All right. Let's see if this worked. By the looks of it, it looks pretty gradual now. So it looks like something I will stick with. Just because it's something we're probably going to be coming in a little quicker at. And heavier loaded. Anything. Or we can build a bigger train out here to take it out to the farther industries there. Don't mind the bouncing trees. Those will go away if they don't jump in front of our face. They all want a shout out, I suppose. So we'll try to avoid those guys as much as possible. But otherwise than that, let's see here. That is a lot better of a curve. And now we have this stuff to worry about. I want to get the switch left. Have the switch on the right. Let's go ahead and place like 4 or 5 here. What I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do one more. Then this one will be our last one. Let's go ahead and do some tree chopping. I do think on our last one we're gonna have a switch right. We're gonna put a turntable out here, just in case we need to flip a train around or something and bring it back to the other way. I'll bring it out just straight here, 30 meters. And we'll deal with that later. Do a couple more logs here and get some dancing trees in the picture. And we will start working on getting these tracks drawn out. Give me 1 second and let me clear up the spot here for you guys. Okay, so I went ahead and did some tree chopping. Cleared some of this stuff out for us so that we are all good on that aspect. And all the switches are flipped to the left, so that'll be fun if we need to go all the way up. But other than that, I think the first track here will be our passing. just because it's pretty much there. But all you got to really do, I believe, is just, you know, draw out straight tracks. I do believe all of these should be straight, if I'm not mistaken. And so you can just come over here and just keep running them straight. And these are wide enough, I do believe, to keep you from colliding with the other train and the other cars. The only problem is on this last one, it's not going to be the same way. Now that we have a few tracks drawn out here, draw this one out some more. And I was honestly thinking we can do like a cordwood hookup, or not a cord, well, kind of a cordwood, just for like, you know, like firewood and stuff. So we don't have to drive multiple engines all the way up to the logging camp to get refilled with wood. Just to keep that easier for, you know, for the future us. But other than that, I hope you guys are enjoying today's episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the rail yard. Let me know what you guys think down below on the rail yard itself. Like I said, I kind of want to put in like a cordwood or a firewood depot. But maybe we can do it on this passing track and just throw in a couple switches and have it on this side. Throw in a facility, and, you know, we can do a firewood depot, say here. Well, that's probably way too close. Do a firewood depot, say here. If it was straight. That should be straightish. So we have a firewood depot out here. Have two rail tracks. We have two-sided set of tracks here. I know how to talk. Two set of tracks, and we can go ahead and refill this stuff up and whatnot with our cordwood cars, and have some more cordwood capacity on this side. Okay, so we're kind of getting closer to the hill, I do believe, on that side. We'll have to be careful, but nothing I don't think we can handle. So we need two sets of tracks. So basically we can use just one siding. So sorry to inform you, long piece of railroad here. You're going away. We can do a switch to the left with a left-hand side switch. There. So that'll pull off the main, and we'll need a secondary switch to the right. We can do this actually. We can do one to the left again. It kind of looks like the straight one will line up better than the curved one. So let's go ahead and throw in our passing track back in. And let's draw our track out to the freight depot there. Or not the freight depot, the firewood depot. Let's get the set over here done. So if you ever want a finer point when you're building your track, all you have to do is hit your, if you have, granted you have your key binding set up, you hit the asterisk, and you can go ahead and set it to a smaller or finer or bigger point to do your deeds on. So always keep that in mind when you are doing these. Probably should have just kept it that way. It would have been easier. All right. Come out to there. And hopefully we can link it to the siding or the switch here. Hopefully it's not too terrible of a curve. Oh, that looks like crap. But not too crap, you know? Let's see how crap this looks. Oh, it would look like crap. Because I didn't link it. But... okay. That doesn't look too bad. Like I said, these are just like siding tracks for firewood. Not necessarily too much of a big deal. Go ahead and chop that pesky tree. And he just twirled off into the distance. I'm going to draw these tracks out a little more straight just for a little while. Then we can get them connected back to our rail yard. Now that we have the switches or the tracks brought out here, I think it is time to bring these switches back in. So in that case, we just have to reverse what we did before. And notice how I didn't bring out the reverse track yet. Just because we don't necessarily need it yet. But I do think we will have to hold this, extend this, this one just for the cordwood here. So let's go ahead and get that switch thrown in here. All right. If I can get the right switch. Okay. So now we have that switch. We can do a switch to the left. Switch to the right. Yeah, we'll have to bring this out a bit more. Anyways, so now that we can, that we want to bring them back in, since we did switches left to that side, we'll have to do switches right on this side. And this is the fun part. We have 1 track, 2, 3. We have 4 switches to put in. 1 track, 2. Sir. 3. And 4. Go ahead and chop these trees up a bit. So now that those are placed, we should be able to just draw these tracks right into there. And that should be all good. This last track, can pull it up, take off circle mode, and just run it to the other side here. So after we get all these connected, we will just need to get the last piece there figured out. Which we can probably do it from here. Switch right. And then another switch right. And this can come straight. I'm hoping that should be long enough for the siding there. So what we can do now is come on over here, link to this one here, and get these last bit of track linked up. We can do a turntable in the next video, or I can show you guys what's going on with that afterwards. If you guys would want like a tutorial like video on the turntable, just let me know down in the comments. I probably won't be the best tutorial guide, but I can help you guys out as much as I can, and just show you guys what I know about the turntable and whatnot. But other than that, we'll get this stuff linked up, and I will get some more trees chopped, and I think that should end the video there. So I do appreciate anybody who has been watching to the end here. It does mean a lot to me, and I know these probably are a little more shorter of the videos, just because there isn't much going on in our save right now due to us just, you know, I don't want to keep posting the same, you know, bits and bobs here, so try to keep it to a minimum. But if anything, if you guys do want to see more of the, you know, same train running and whatnot, just let me know down below. We can start working on getting more of a, you know, inventory on our rail cars and whatnot as well. And we can maybe start putting this rail yard to use. I'm not sure. But I can look into the next bit of the route and see what we can do from there as well. We probably want to get the turntable connected to both sides, so we can get the trains turned around as well. So again, I do appreciate anybody hanging out, watching the videos. We will get some more content pushed out soon. It does mean a lot to me, and since you guys stuck down to the end, make sure you guys hit the like button. If you guys haven't commented already, go ahead and comment down below ballerina trees, just so I know you guys watched all the way to the end. It does mean a lot to me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Z German Soldier out.